Hello and welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your one-stop show for all things badminton. Coming up on today's show, a frenzy descends on Tokyo as the world's best battle it out in Japan. Newly crowned world champions Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong pit their wits against each other.
给你，
这不是帮你加分的吗？
And we look in depth at the changing of the guard that we're witnessing in Team China. Last week, the HSBC BWF World Tour embarked on its trail of East Asia, starting with the DAIHATSU YONEX Japan Open 2018. Held at the brand new Musashino Forest Sports Plaza in the capital city of Tokyo, the Super 750 tournament presented the perfect opportunity for both fans and players to get a taste of the venue built for the 2020 Olympic Games. First order of finals day was men's singles, and world champion Kento Momota took on the surprise package of the tournament, Thailand's Kosit Phetpratab. The world number 26 had sent the likes of Chinese stars Xu Yuqi and Chen Long packing en route to the final. But taking on the Japanese ace on his home turf was always going to be a big ask. Momota, who'd been in imperious form, having not dropped a game all week, was equally ruthless in the final as he sealed the 21-14-21-11 win to become the first Japanese male player ever to win a title at the Japan Open.
プレーしててすごい独特のリズムで最後まで自分のプレーを出させてもらえなかったので、でも多分相手に疲労があってこういう点差になってしまったんですけど、次対戦すればどちらが勝つかわからないと思うので、今後、同世代なので、また高め合っていきたいなと思います。
Hoping to add to their country's title haul were number one seeds Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota when they took on China's Chen Jinchen and Jia Yifan in the women's doubles final. Gold medalists at the recent Asian Games, Zheng and Jia struggled to impose themselves in the contest and largely played second fiddle to their more determined opponents. Fukushima and Hirota wrapped up their third HSBC BWF World Tour title this year with a 21-15-21-12 victory.
And that's it. Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota, the number one seeds, win the DAIHATSU YONEX Japan Open.
やっぱりアジア大会で負けていたので、そこはリベンジしたいっていう気持ちもありましたし、日本でのホームゲームだったので優勝したいっていう気持ちがすごく強かったです。
China was assured of winning mixed doubles when its top two pairs earned places in the final. World champions Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong were hoping to wrest the title from defending champions Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping.
What a rally. I don't believe it.
Despite matching their compatriots for much of the first game, Wang and Huang's challenge gradually fell apart. Top seeds Zheng and Huang firmly in the driver's seat in the second game, as they too powered to their third tour title of the year in just 36 minutes, 21-19, 21-8.
我觉得我们表现得还挺好的，然后一些赛前制定战术在比赛中都有发挥出来。
相对来说，我们也希望我们能一直赢，所以这只会说是成为动力吧，不会说是会有压力这样的。
Nozomi Okuhara was looking to make it 3-3 for Japan as she took on three-time world champion Carolina Marin in the women's singles final. However, driven by her success in Nanjing, the Spaniard was on a mission to end her 2018 tour title drought when she snatched the first game. The resilient Okuhara fought back in the second, forcing the match to a decider. However, the Olympic bronze medalist suffered a woeful start to the third game as Marin seized control quickly. It ended 21-19, 17-21, 21-11, with Marin breaking her duck and winning her first HSBC BWF World Tour title.
You know, we don't have so much time to celebrate that tournament, so let's see how it's going in China. I will do my best as well. So I just have to recover now from this game, and tomorrow I'm leaving to China. So I have to prepare for my next game. Maybe it's going to be on Tuesday. So that's why I don't have so much time to celebrate.
The men's doubles final saw Marcus Finaldi-Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo gunning for a fifth tour title in 2018 against reigning world champions Li Jinhui and Liu Zheng. The Chinese duo had endured 7 consecutive defeats at the hands of the top seeds before this match. And in Tokyo, that wretched record continued. The lightning-quick pace of Gideon and Sukamuljo troubled Li and Liu throughout the match. And after 38 minutes, it was all over. 21-11, 21-13, the final score, as the Indonesians defended their DAIHATSU YONEX Japan Open crown.
Ya, kita tetap bermain seperti biasa ya dengan tipe permainan kita, dan lawan hari ini kayaknya sedikit merubah strategi, tapi kita udah siap dalam semua strategi mereka.
The HSBC BWF World Tour heads to Changzhou next for the Victor China Open 2018, the final Super 1000 tournament of the year.
What's going wrong? And the delight for the #1 seeds, the world title.
这一个月可能是我们职业生涯中非常重要的一个月吧，毕竟完成了自己在羽毛球上的一些成就，都在这一个月完成了，所以说也是对自己的一个肯定吧。
August was definitely a month to remember for Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong. The Chinese pair were crowned world champions and Asian Games gold medalists in just the 10th month of their partnership. The two, who were separated from their former partnerships, Huang with Lu Kai and Zheng with Chen Qingchen, took their coach's bold decision with a sense of optimism.
这可能是队里的安排吧，然后可能涉及到一些不兼项的问题，所以说让就是我跟亚琼搭在一起。
会有一个新鲜感吧，就是两个人互相之间都是有一个怎么说呢，蜜月期吧，对。
就首先打法上肯定是要有变化的，因为跟之前的原搭档可能大致的很像，但是会有一些细节不一样，所以说在打法上需要调整。因为每个人的性格是不一样的，所以说在沟通上也是需要做一些调整这样子。可能还是需要把话都说出来吧，说出来的话大家都能够了解到彼此的想法，这样子能够做得更默契一点。
其实跟思维也是一样的，就是一些打法上改变，或者是一些战术上的一些调整吧，我觉得更多是这样子。比如说之前和卢凯，就是可能说像和思维的话没有那么快，所以说在速度节奏上的话需要调整。
Zheng and Huang wasted no time in proving their adaptability and capability as they won their first 3 tournaments in succession starting last November in Macau, China and Hong Kong. An astounding feat that demonstrated this pair's immense potential.
这还是我们觉得我们就是比较重视刚开始的起步，因为我们是从0开始了，所以我们可能会就更加的严谨一点，然后把我们自己的实力都发挥出来，而且加上对手可能对我们这样的打法没有那么适应，所以说一开始遇上我们可能会就是没有什么应对办法。
最辛苦的话，我觉得可能是香港吧。我觉得香港就可能会相对前2站会辛苦一些，因为毕竟前面2站就说也是，消耗了不少的精力和体力，所以说到了香港，可能说是在精力和体力就说不是特别充沛的下，就可能说会有一些吃力。
这个是谁都没有想到的，其实我们也没有想到，教练也没有想到，因为当时教练做这个选择也是比较的犹豫，比较艰难，然后可能我们开始打的确实比较好的，然后教练也是松了口气这样。
Zheng and Huang carried that winning streak into 2018, winning the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters and Celcom Asiata Malaysia Open, before grabbing the biggest prize of all, the World Championships in Nanjing, China.
这是我们第一次拿到个人世界冠军，所以说我觉得这个在场上打的球拍，我觉得应该有球迷的功劳。我觉得，所以说我当时第一反应就是能够把球拍给他们。
非常的兴奋和激动嘛，因为在自己的国家也是靠自己，然后为国家去升起了这面中国国旗，所以说我觉得是非常的骄傲的。 丹麦
没有，那个皮德森跟陈森。
哇，男孩我不知道名字。
是2比0，就是大比分吗？还是小分啊？2比0，两场都2比0。
两场都2比0，然后要小分是吗？
要小分啊。
21比17，香港。对了吗？第一局不对。
第一局香港21比12。
13、11。
14、15，那就看第二局谁说得出来。21比12，21比12，13、
11，
耶！
我不会一分拿都没拿吧
？17年还是就是我们就全部吗？不是，
我不会一分都不拿吧
？4分。
在马来，
哎呀，被他抢到了。
给我一个机会。
那我可以打吗？哇，这个分数3局太难了。
3局，第一局是21比
18比21，不，21比18，21比19
，21比19，然后
20比22，然后18比21。
好了，给你。 我要1分就够了。
不是，这不是帮你加分的吗？
不是啊，就还是抢了的。那你可以偷偷告诉我，我再说出来。我1分了啦，我1分。黄东萍、王一律，谢谢你。21比15、17、11、16，然后第二局15比21，16比21，然后21比12、13、14、11。
哦，提醒你了。
我不知道他这个是上还是下还是。
Time for a short break. Up next, we relive a 2013 classic encounter between two of China's best women's singles. Plus, we look at the emergence of China's young talents making their mark on the global scene. The HSBC BWF World Tour is gearing up for its final Super 1000 event of the year, with Changzhou hosting the Victor China Open 2018. It's a big week for the Chinese team as they eye top honours against the rest of the best at the Olympic Sports Centre in front of their home fans. With thoughts from our vastly experienced badminton commentator Gillian Clark, we'll look at how the hosts' challenge has evolved in recent years in each discipline. Men's singles has seen an intriguing changing of the guard for China. Fans were used to seeing either Lin Dan or Chen Long dominating the headlines for the last decade. But recently, it's the exploits of young gun She Yuqi that have been getting all the attention.
If you ask me, maybe Lin Dan is just over his prime. And Chen Long, I wonder about his real motivation after winning the Olympic gold medal. He's two-time world champion as well. And I think he's probably achieved everything he wants to achieve. So I think there is a changing of the guard. I think She Yuqi is probably the best bet for a home winner of the men's singles.
It's been a period of renewal for China's women's singles squad, and their young shuttlers are starting to find their feet. He Bingjiao and Chen Yufei have strung together some encouraging results this year.
He Bingjiao is a hugely talented individual, one of those left-handers. The question mark in my mind is her overall fitness. When she's 100% fit, she can beat anyone in the world. She really can. But sometimes she's picked up injuries in training and therefore her stamina hasn't been right. The other thing I think is interesting is that in 2016 she won 4 titles that year. She hasn't won a title since. I think she's still on a development curve and I think she still has a long way to improve. Chen Yufei is another really interesting player to me. The thing that maybe is of concern at the moment is the fact that she's been in 7 international tournament finals. She's only won 1 title, and that was 2 years ago in 2016, a Grand Prix Gold event. I think fans shouldn't be worried about that. It's part of the development. You move up through the stages to higher and higher tiers of tournament, and I think Chen Yufei is also developing and starts winning some of these major events.
In men's doubles, Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen silenced some doubters after their World Championships victory in Nanjing. Meanwhile, former world champions Zhang and Liu Zheng are still a force to be reckoned with, but the duo has struggled for consistency so far.
Liu Cheng and Zhang Nan, they have been struggling for form this year, but nobody goes winning world titles unless you're a really, really good pair. So, of course, it is concern to them that they haven't been in a final so far in 2018. Maybe the former world champions are just going through a bit of a plateau at the moment before they start making improvements once again. So for goodness sake, don't write them off. The new world champions, Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen, well, they're such tall athletes, they're such imposing figures on court that their physicality, I think, wins them a few points each game because, I mean, can you imagine serving to such tall athletes the whole time and such physical athletes? Having won the gold medal at the World Championships, I think they will grow in confidence, and I think that should ring alarm bells for all their opponents.
In Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan, China are one of the best women's doubles partnerships. Ranked number 2 in the world, Zheng and Jia are both just 21 years of age and have achieved so much since bursting onto the elite scene 2 years ago.
If there was any doubts about their capabilities, they've bounced back this year in taking the gold medal at the Asian Games. The problem for Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan is that they seem at the moment, to me, to be the lone challengers as far as Chinese pairs are concerned in the women's doubles discipline. And that puts huge pressure and a huge responsibility on their shoulders because traditionally China has been so outstanding in women's doubles.
Less than a year into their partnership, Siwei and Yaqiong have already amassed 7 titles. And with teammates Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping second on the world rankings, China is well placed for more honours in the mixed doubles.
Siwei and Wang Yaqiong have only played 11 tournaments since they've formed their partnership. They've been in 9 finals and they've won 7 titles. So I don't think that needs any more explanation to say that they're absolutely outstanding. Of course, the second pair, Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, are the defending champions in Changzhou, so they will be keen to hang on to their title. And here's an interesting fact. In all the years of the event in Changzhou, no foreign pair has ever won the mixed doubles title. All previous titles have gone to Chinese pairs, and I don't think that's going to change this year either. Chinese fans have to be patient because that development is ongoing. I think there's still a little bit of concern maybe for some of the disciplines, the men's singles. We still have the stars, the Lindans, the Chenlongs of this world are still doing well, and I would like to see some talented youngsters coming through. We're seeing that in the women's singles. Men's doubles, perhaps we need to see a few more talented players, more strength and depth coming through in the women's doubles. I think the mixed doubles, they've already found 2 outstanding pairs. So Chinese badminton, it's on the resurgence, there's no doubt about that.
With such depth and dedication from the players, China's talent renewal looks to be right on track.
good sportsmanship. Match point opportunities.
Held since 1986, the China Open has witnessed many memorable matches. And one such encounter was that between two of China's finest women's singles, Li Siwei and Huang. Their battle for the 2013 title is this week's classic match.
Huang's playing well. She just looks so confident.
Only needed the one. 21-16. Oh, what a net exchange. Brilliant. Oh, that's nice. Good rally. Oh, my word. It was the reverse slice straight drop that once again caught Li Siwei off guard. Oh, well saved. Very, very well saved. Second time of asking, and the second game goes to the defending champion, Li Siwei. Oh,
She should stop the bleeding now. It's getting out of hand for her. Well played. Oh, she's moving it around.
Brilliant! Fabulous rally. Unbelievable. That is a sensational shot from Huang. It had gone past her. Oh, good net shot. You can see Li Siwei, her movement getting more and more laboured within the rally. Short. Well, she did well, that I can assure you. Gone long, and the Olympic champion has won her second consecutive China Open title, coming from behind. She was 9-14 down at one stage.
That's all the time we have. Next week, Chris and Gabrielle Adcock add a little laughter here on Badminton Unlimited.
2 straight sets.
Was he not?
I'm giving you a chance. I think I know it, but I'll give you a chance.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, go on.
In the meantime, log on to bwfworldtour.com for the latest news, stories and features from the BWF World Tour website.